if I get in on you here, that's your fault.
Well, obviously, if you're the superior player, you don't fret neutral because you know that your chances, you're gonna play that game every time.
Yes. And so that's really what you want to do. I actually had a cross-teching lesson today, and first thing I said was, don't worry about your combos. I'm gonna teach you how to play. And then, since now that you're playing, know that combos are your reward. You can look up combos on your own time. You know. Let's see. But yeah, as far as like defense goes, I'm worried about, can you hop at me or run at me? Those are the two best things. Super jumps are another good thing, but I have to be like standing there and waiting for it.
Yeah, if you wait for the half a second, you can react to it.
And if I'm moving around, super jumps are usually not that great.
How do you deal with run up? Just flat out, just.
I can hop at you.
Okay.
You're not crouching during a run up. I can hop at you. I mean, I could hit a poke, but the thing is, like, if I hop at you and you hop at the same time, you can meet me in the air. If I hop at you, you could just hit a standing jab during your run, but it wouldn't be a reaction. By the way, that's your best way to get in with Daimon, just run and jab, because you're fucking gigantic, so it stops full jumps. You know, like just run and like every once in a while when you run up, just hit a jab. If they try to hop at you to stop you, you'll tag them. And think about how safe this is.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like if you don't trip me like right there, there's like no risk. Remember that 20-minute video where it's like, note how simple it is and note the little risk. You know, don't answer with a DP, just go jab. You know.
Good. I'm thinking of it like how I do jujitsu sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm thinking about just like posture. Like they have this concept called posture, and it's like how you're supposed to be positionally in certain moments all the time. Like, all right, like if we're in this, like my posture should be obviously like this, maybe like cover my face, right? So I'm just trying to think like, what should I be? You know, it's like a checklist, a check down. You know, like okay, yeah. So I'm trying to just get in your head as the like posture.
And really a major thing, like with regards to projectiles, like let's say I do the string, right? Burning the block now.
Yeah.
Let's say I do the string and I push you away. You might be like, you'll throw a fireball at me, right? I don't give a shit. There's reasons why I don't give a shit. Number one, and let's ignore character. When it comes to like meter,
yeah, I know you get more meter for like blocking and fireball.
Like, you get more meter for blocking than I get for you connecting. And keep in mind, I don't get it until it actually makes contact. I don't get anything for whipping fireballs. This is character specific. Some characters do gain meter just for throwing. But the idea is I don't give a shit because it's not offense. Okay? Not only do I not give a shit as far as the damage or the blocking or the chip, but you're also, think about it, like any fireball you throw could be gigantic offense for me. The only trouble is if it's hard to super jump them because they're fucking fat like Takuma's. You know, but the idea is fireballs are never a strategy in and of themselves. And so when it comes to characters like King, King isn't scaring you unless she's all over the place. That's why her run speed is good, by the way. That's why her D-Tornado kick reaches over there. Like, it'll reach you from there. That's why those things reach from there, because if she just had Venom Strikes, even if she just had Ground and Air Venom Strikes, what do you really care? If you blocked them all, you would come out in front in the meter, and like if you just land one crouch B combo, you've evened up the game.
Right.
The point of my fireballs is to be like, if you're offensive, stop, so I can get my offense. And if you're defensive, let's see how patient you is. But if you are defensive, I have to out-patience you to win in that game. If you just block all my shit, eventually I'll be like, I'm gonna run up at you, call it, hop at me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not protecting myself with a fireball, all King is normals. And Takuma is a very similar mindset. Like, you can annoy with this all day, but if they're more patient than you, they really don't give a shit. You're gonna have to go in at some point. So if you call when they do come in, same shit. Stop the run, stop the hop. The fact that they have a projectile doesn't matter if you know when they decide to stop projectile, to stop throwing it. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna try and incorporate that. Just run, stand A.
Run standing A will stop people from like hopping at you while you're running. Okay. You know? And I'm gonna have to trip you, or I'm gonna have to jump at the perfect time to catch the startup or the recovery of that jab.
Do something other than just go fucking ham.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I can't go ham on you if you use standing jabs, backdashes, and are hopping at me at the right time.
Well, yeah, obviously when I can backdash to neutral, obviously. Yeah. But like my problem was while we were playing is I'm running out of real estate real fast.
Yeah.
So like I don't like once I do 2 back dashes, I'm in the corner anyway, so I don't want to do that. So I gotta like, I have to earn the territory on the screen again.
You do.
I think running forward A is probably my best bet.
That's a good thing. And another thing, much as I hate to say it, just hop at me sometimes. Because I can't block when I'm doing all this shit. If I choose to block at a split second and you happen to jump at that split second, oh great, block's done. Go into your confirm screen. That's number 1. Number 2, if you catch, like, if I'm forward running at you like this, right? I might not be trying to stop you. I might just be trying to get offense. If you hop at me right now, I'm going to run into your hop CD. Or, you know, I'm going to run into... Right here is a decent time to throw a fireball because I'm not really looking for a fireball at this range, and I might run into it. You know what I'm saying? And on block, you can see that I blocked it, and then you can go back to neutral. You know what I'm saying? Once in a while, just like let's say like I'm playing like you right now, right? I'm playing like you. Just be like, fuck! Just go in, but don't always super jump. Sometimes just like run up to this range and hop D. Sometimes like run up to a good attack range and then backdash. It's about understanding when your movement is predictable. And also, in your case, you don't really just choose to go on offense a whole lot. And that I'm taking advantage of that. Because I know if you're not going to go on offense a whole lot, then the only thing I have to deal with is your defense. But if you think about risk-reward, how much damage can you possibly get stopping my offense versus going on offense? You know, and that's why the key, that's one of the things about, you know, projectile characters. There's lots of people who start the game, I'm going to pick K-Dash, Athena, and King, and chuck. You can't. If your opponent is competent at movement, they won't get enough damage. You can hit me with 5 uppercuts. I land 1 jumping. Damage is even down. Because I gained a bar and a drive, blocking all your shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it that way, if someone's going on offense against you, you know what the one counter is, reluctantly? Offense! Best defense, good offense. If you occupy this space with forward movement and attacks, I don't want to be in there all of a sudden. Like, this happened to me against Fixel. Like, he would just play Mr. Karate, and he would just block a lot, and then I would, like, run up to this range, and right when I got there, he would hop CD. All the time. And I would just be like, fuck, and I just kept running into him, because I'm like, is he not going to do it this time? Like, I'm trying to get in on a defensive character, but every time I would get there, he suddenly became offensive. You know? It technically was a well-thought-out defense, and that was my fault. But the idea is, your best defense is usually a good offense. If you have fat fireballs, you can use them to play with your opponent, but only to small effect. You know?
So in hindsight, what would your adjustment have been in that situation?
Like, in hindsight, my adjustment would be to run up to a spot where he thinks he can hop CD and block a lot. And see what he does. Or run up backdash, or run up crouch block to see when he does the CD. In addition, I could pick a character like EX Kyo and run up Moriga and armor that hopping. You know, I could think of some character-specific things I could do there as well. Similarly, I could just pick King, run up to that spot, throw a fireball at an unreactable time. You know? There's plenty of things I could have done there that I just didn't do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You always
you know,
have to review what you should have done. I was just
you practice those confirms, practice anti-airs like in general. Try to practice like that crouch B timing, and like occasionally like crouch block when someone jumps at you. Fucking dummy. The dummy like will do that sometimes. It'll stand up when it does that. Yeah, if you like do crouching Bs, it'll stop that. It won't stand up anymore. Like set the dummy to do this, like an early one, like there would be in a match, and practice anti-airing that with a crouching B, and then combine with your confirmation practice, try to confirm it. If I do this once, and you know how to confirm it to HD, 800.
Right.
And that's where the ultimate skill of the game is. And in fact, it would be better if you could do low B stand B and do it going to HD on 2 hits. Which I got once on Bala, and when I got it, he was like, good job. Like, he hopped in with a really high attack with Kyo, and I got low B with Takuma, stand B, dash, HD, and I'm like, oh, I got all nervous and shit, but he was like, that was good, confirmed, good job. You know, and I'm like, yay, Bala said I did a good job. You know, but like, that's fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculously hard, but that's the sort of stuff that you have to capitalize on against opponents who have good, tight offense. Like, the only hole in this offense is the fact that you have to crouch block. That's the only hole on this. You know what I'm saying? But if you crouch block, that's the ultimate risk. Or empty jump into, you know, invincible grab.
And that's why most high levels go into the blowback as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to have to deal with the make or read situation if they don't have to. Sometimes they might hold on. Let's say it's their anchor. maybe they'll want to deal with one mix-up, see if they don't have to blow back right away. But usually, like if you see like Romance's Yuri, he won't blow back right away, but as soon as he blocks like 2 jump hits, he'll be like, God damn it. And then he'll slap, and then he'll like, you know, and that he's trying to save meter, but he realizes that as an anchor, he needs to win that neutral to get that damage. You know, and in Yuri's case, for no meter, he can HD and kill you. So.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get packing up here.
No problem.
That's some good shit. I got a lot to digest.
Yeah.
That's usually my biggest problem after playing with you, though, is like you give me too much to digest.
Yeah.
But
just
right now,
focus on that stuff.
Yeah, right now, I'll just focus on a few things.
Yeah. Focus on those, and that'll be good. And next time you, when you want to come over next?
Probably Monday. Like, I want to try and come over twice a week.
Yeah.
I know you said.
Angelic said he might come over Monday.
Yeah,
so
like I know you said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays were your days.
Honestly, right now, any day is good. You can go over anytime.
So I'll just shoot. I'll send you a message or whatever. I got your phone number as well. So
yeah.
Yeah, like I just want to.
By the way, could you guys hear everything that I said and everything we said? Could you hear his questions? Because if so, I might just take this 30-minute session and put it on YouTube.
That's what someone said. Someone said this would be an awesome intro.
Okay, yeah. I'll just throw this on YouTube, honestly.
Probably not really used a little bit.
So, did you guys learn anything?
Well, I was reading some of the chat. Some people were just like, damn. Like,
this game is hard, but it's good.
It's the best game.
This game is legit.
It really is the best fighting game out right now.
Takes more work, but it makes you feel so good when you land. Like when you do this and you run up command grab and they didn't hit a button because they were scared. That's when you're like, I'm godlike.